Sure, I mean, I think about that a lot. It's like, where was God during the Holocaust? Where was God during slavery?
Have you ever been disappointed by God? We're here with Jude 3 Project right here in the AUC.
Have I ever been disappointed by God? What a question. Oh my gosh.
Sure, I mean, I think about that a lot. It's like, where was God during the Holocaust? Where was God during slavery?
So my first family dog, she was feeling really bad. My family took her to the vet and everything, and I was praying like that she'll be okay, but she actually like passed away that morning. I was like pretty bitter. I was like, why didn't he, help her?
You can't say. For me personally, I'm agnostic, so I won't be surprised whether God does or does not exist personally.
Just for example, I think everybody kind of goes through a death in the family at some point in time in their life. That's tested in this way, and it's like, what are you gonna do?
I'm reading, it says, if you're walking alongside someone who is faltering under the weight of their questions, be patient and pray. Doubt is truly a normal part of life. And him and I were just talking about this.
I'll tell you, I felt that way before. My mom was at high risk for breast cancer, and it runs in our family, but I was like praying since I was little that like it wouldn't like affect her at all. And I was like, God, like, I thought we were good. This was like what was gonna happen. And it didn't end up happening that way, so.
I feel like I could have spotted the signs sooner, maybe gotten her some help quicker, which is why I felt like super guilty about it.
Have you ever had a time where you felt disappointed by God?
It was the answer to the prayer that I've been praying for a while. It turned out that like it wasn't God's plan. And so I think I'm in that season of healing from, I guess, the disappointment, learning to put my trust in God again. No, I don't want to like give like you control in this area because I thought this was going to go one way and now it hasn't. Like, how am I supposed to trust you again?
I didn't realize how much I was upset with God until like I was in my mom's room and she was trying to fall asleep and like she couldn't go to sleep because of how much pain she was in. When people think they follow God, things are always going to be good and happy. And I just assumed that, I guess. I've lived a very fortunate life. I haven't seen a lot of like terrible deaths in my family or anything like that. This is a really hard thing for me to go through.
Boy, God got me, boy. I'm finna come to Atlanta. I'm finna be lit. You know what I'm saying? We finna make some friends. We gonna have good grades. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna be SGA president one day. Ain't even gotta worry about it. It's not going how I wanted it to. Okay. when is it gonna happen, God? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not looking too good.
This is, I feel like it's so needed. Like, faith, when faith disappoints, sometimes we're disappointed by God, but like, there's a gap that you can bridge.
That was the book, and when faith disappoints. What about you? Has there ever been a time in which you were disappointed by God?